If you think a casual stroll around the block is enough to keep you independent, strong, and out of a nursing home as you age, you are being lied to. Walking is great for your heart, sure, but walking does nothing to stop the number one enemy of anyone over 60. It's called sarcopenia, muscle loss. From the age of 30, you actually start losing muscle mass. By 60, that process accelerates like a runaway train. Your balance fades, your joints stiffen, and suddenly a simple trip over a rug isn't just a stumble, it's a life-changing event. But here is the good news. You can hit the brakes on that train. In fact, you can reverse it. And you don't need a gym membership, you don't need heavy weights, and you definitely don't need hours of free time. In this video, I'm going to guide you through a science-backed 15-minute routine designed specifically to rebuild lost muscle, bulletproof your balance, and unlock your stiff joints. We're going to cover the 3 pillars of senior fitness. And stick around, because at the end of the workout, I'm going to reveal the single biggest mistake 90% of seniors make when exercising. A mistake that actually increases your risk of injury and how to fix it in 5 seconds. Grab a sturdy chair, clear some space, and let's reclaim your body. Part 2. The warm-up. Lubrication. All right, let's start the clock. We never ever start a car in freezing weather and immediately slam on the gas pedal, right? You have to warm up the engine. Your body is the same. We need to get synovial fluid, that's your body's natural oil, moving into your joints. Move 1. The march in place. Stand tall. Hold on to your chair if you need to. I want you to march in place. We aren't looking for speed here, we are looking for rhythm. Lift those knees. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Feel that? You're telling your brain, hey, we're about to move. Move 2. Shoulder rolls and arm crosses. Now, relax your arms. Roll your shoulders up to your ears and back down. Big circles. A lot of us carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. Let it go. Now gently swing your arms across your chest. Open wide, then cross. This isn't just stretching, it's waking up your posture. If you spend a lot of time sitting, reading, or watching TV, this move is your best friend. Move 3. The hip circle. Hands on hips. Imagine you are standing inside a barrel and you want to touch all the edges with your hips, round and round. This unlocks the lower back and prepares your hips for the strength work we are about to do. Okay, body is warm, fluids are moving. Now we enter pillar number 1, strength. Part 3, pillar 1, strength. Strength isn't about bulging biceps. For us, strength equals independence. It's the ability to get off the toilet without help. It's the ability to carry your own groceries. Exercise 1, the sit to stand, the king of exercises. This is the single most important exercise you will ever do. The sit to stand. It strengthens your quads and your glutes, the biggest muscles in your body. Here's the setup. Sit on the edge of your chair, feet flat on the floor, shoulder width apart. Now hinge forward slightly at the hips. Press through your heels and stand up tall. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Then, and this is key, slowly lower yourself back down. Do not just flop down. Gravity is not your friend here, your muscles are. Control the descent. That down phase is where the real muscle-building magic happens. Let's do 10 repetitions together. 1, 2, strong push. 3. If this is too hard, use your hands to push off the armrests. That's okay, we all start somewhere. If it's too easy, cross your arms over your chest. Exercise 2, wall push-ups. Upper body strength. Now, upper body. We need pushing power. Why? Because if you ever do fall, you need the strength to push yourself back up. Find a wall. Place your hands flat against it, right at shoulder height. Step your feet back a bit. Keep your body straight like a plank of wood. Lower your chest toward the wall, then push back away. Inhale on the way in, exhale on the way out. This strengthens your chest, shoulders, and the back of your arms. It keeps your bones strong too. Part 4, Pillar 2,
balance. We've built the engine. Now we need the steering, balance. Falls are the leading cause of injury for seniors, but balance isn't something you lose forever. It's a skill. Use it or lose it. Let's use it. Exercise 3, the tandem stance, the tightrope. Stand beside your chair. I want you to place one foot directly in front of the other, heel to toe, like you're walking on a tightrope. Now, engage your core. Pull your belly button in. If you feel steady, hover your hand just an inch above the chair. Feel that wobble? That is your brain and your nerves recalibrating. That wobble is good. That is your body learning how to save you. Hold this for 30 seconds. Then switch feet. Exercise 2, the single leg stand, the flamingo. Ready to level up? Lift one foot off the ground, just a few inches. Stand on one leg. Focus your eyes on a spot on the wall that isn't moving. That's your anchor. Again, keep the chair close, safety first. By doing this for just 1 minute a day, you are strengthening the tiny stabilizer muscles around your ankles and hips. These are the unsung heroes that catch you when you trip on a rug.
Part 5, Pillar 3, Mobility. Strength and balance are vital, but they mean nothing if you are too stiff to move. Mobility is about freedom. Exercise 5, the seated spinal twist. Sit back in your chair, sit tall, place your right hand on your left knee. Gently turn your shoulders to look over your left shoulder. Don't force it, just breathe into the twist. Think of your spine like a wet towel you are gently wringing out. This is amazing for digestion and lower back stiffness. Switch sides. Exercise 6, ankle pumps and circles. Finally, extend one leg. Point your toe, then flex it back toward your shin. Point and flex. Now rotate the ankle. Stiff ankles are a major cause of shuffling gait, and a shuffling gait leads to falls. Keep those ankles loose. Part 6, the twist, the biggest mistake. Okay, great work on the routine. But remember at the start, I promised to tell you the #1 mistake seniors make. We just focused on strength, but as we age, we lose power twice as fast as we lose strength. What's the difference? Strength is how much you can lift. Power is how fast you can lift it. The mistake most seniors make is doing everything slowly. Slow walking, slow standing, slow lifting. To fix this, and to truly fall-proof your body, you need to add speed to the up phase. When you do that sit-to-stand exercise, lower down slowly, 3 seconds, but stand up fast, 1 second. Boom, explosive. That fast twitch reaction is what allows your leg to shoot out and catch you if you stumble. Strength holds you up. Power saves you. Add a little speed to your movements safely, and you will see a massive difference. Part 7, Conclusion and CTA. Listen, aging is inevitable, but falling apart is not. You just completed 15 minutes that most people your age will never do. You chose action over excuse. Here's my challenge to you. Do this routine every single morning for the next 30 days. Don't skip, it's just 15 minutes. Write down how you feel today and then read it again in a month. You won't recognize yourself. But wait, exercise is only half the battle. If you're doing this routine but eating the wrong breakfast, you are throwing away all your hard work. I made this video right here explaining the top 5 foods seniors must avoid to protect their joints and muscles. The third one will definitely surprise you because most people think it's healthy. Click that video now and I'll see you over there to fix you nutrition. Let's keep moving. Now, catch your breath. We need to talk about the other 23 hours and 45 minutes of your day. You just did the work to stimulate your muscles. That's the spark. But if you don't have the fuel, that spark will never turn into a fire. There is a dangerous myth that as we get older, we need to eat less. While our metabolism does slow down slightly, our need for nutrients actually goes up, specifically one nutrient, protein. Here is the science term for today: anabolic resistance. When you were 20, you could eat a small piece of chicken and your body would instantly build muscle. But now that you're over 60, your muscles have become hard of hearing. They don't listen to the protein signal as easily.
You literally need more protein in a single meal just to trigger the same muscle-building process you had when you were young. The tea and toast breakfast, that is the fastest way to frailty. To keep the muscle you just worked for, you need roughly 30 grams of protein per meal. Not all day, per meal. Think about your breakfast this morning. Was it just cereal? Just toast? If so, your body is actually breaking down your own muscle tissue to survive. Tomorrow morning, try adding 2 eggs or a scoop of Greek yogurt. Think of protein as the bricks and the exercise we just did as the construction workers. You can't build a house with just workers and no bricks. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but coach, my knees hurt when I squat, or my back is too stiff. Let's address the elephant in the room: pain. Many seniors stop moving because they are afraid of pain. They think pain means damage. But here's a crucial distinction I want you to learn: the difference between hurt and harm. Chronic arthritis pain or muscle soreness feels like a dull ache. That is hurt. It's uncomfortable, but it's not necessarily dangerous. In fact, for arthritis, motion is lotion. Your joints don't have a blood supply like your muscles do. They get their nutrients through movement. When you move, you squish the synovial fluid into the cartilage like a sponge. If you don't move, the joint dries out and the pain gets worse. However, if you feel a sharp, shooting, electric pain, that is harm. That means stop immediately. If the full sit-to-stand hurts your knees, don't quit. Modify. Place a firm cushion on the chair to raise the seat height. Now you don't have to go down as low. If the wall push-up hurts your wrists, make a fist and push off your knuckles against the wall. This keeps the wrist straight. There is always a way to move around the pain. Don't let a bad knee become an excuse for a weak heart. We've covered muscle and joints. Now let's talk about your spine. Did you know you're actually taller in the morning than you are at night? It's true. Between the vertebrae in your spine, you have little discs filled with fluid. Throughout the day, gravity squishes them down. As we age, those discs dry out. That's why we shrink. The simplest way to protect your back? Hydration. Most seniors are chronically dehydrated because your thirst mechanism gets weaker with age. You literally forget to be thirsty. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Make it a habit. Drink a full glass of water right when you wake up. Your spine will thank you. And finally, sleep. Sleep is not just resting. It is when your brain cleans itself. There's a system called the glymphatic system that flushes out toxins from your brain, specifically the plaques associated with Alzheimer's. But it only turns on when you're in deep sleep. If you're napping for 3 hours on the couch during the day and staring at the ceiling at night, you're disrupting this cleaning process. Prioritize your sleep routine just as much as your exercise routine. So, what happens in 4 weeks when this 15-minute routine becomes easy? Do you just keep doing the same thing? No, that's called a plateau. To keep living longer and stronger, we need progressive overload. You don't need fancy gym equipment. Once the bodyweight squats feel easy, grab 2 water bottles. Hold them while you stand up. Or try doing the movement slower. Take 5 seconds to sit down. That extra tension forces the muscle to grow. The goal is always to be challenging yourself just a little bit more than yesterday.